Well, it was a combination of both, but you can't take anything away from him because he threw the ball well. He mixed it up. He threw changeups and fastball counts, threw high fastballs. He used all quadrants tonight. You know, he can pitch. And which is evident. I mean, we only got 2 hits, and we didn't hit the ball that hard off of him. But, yeah, he threw a good game tonight. Strauss threw a great game, you know. Anthony, we've never seen him do that. And then it led to a 2-out hit, and they got 3 2-strike, 2-out hits. And that was a ball game. Like I said, Strauss was outstanding. He did everything he could. But you know, they got some clutch hits. And in the playoffs here, the team that gets the most 2-out RBI hits is usually the team that wins. And that's what they did tonight. We didn't have a bunch of scoring opportunities. And they had 3 and got 3.
Next question.
Dusty, and Matson's inning there, I know he's good against lefties, but is there any thought of using one of the lefties in the pen?
No, you know, and that, I mean, you know, he had him, like I said, 2 strikes. And you can look back and say, how come he used a lefty? But a lefty, you know, he's not bad against lefties either. And so Matson's been good against lefties. You know, you got to go with, you know, go with what you know and go with the guy's track record. And, you know, he did a good piece of hitting. He fought off a fastball and hit it to left. So it's easy to say after, you know, the facts that you've gone to lefty, but, you know, and if he doesn't do that, if he doesn't get him out, then you got Contreras up, you know, who's been swinging actually better than, you know, better than Rizzo. And Contreras, he's like hitting 370 or something like that with men in scoring position, 2 outs, and you know, you play the odds, and we got bit by the odds, and then I think Rizzo's hitting 230 or something like that with runners in scoring position, 2 outs. Like I said, we had 2 strikes on Bryant, we had 2 strikes on Rizzo twice, and they got 3, you know, 2-out hits, and we didn't score. I mean, it's kind of a moot point when you don't score.
Okay, in the front.
Just when you get the kind of performance you got from Strasburg, does it sting a little extra to kind of lose it?
Yeah, it does, because, you know, Strauss was, I mean, he was pitching. You know, he was doing, you know, all he could. And, you know, we just couldn't muster up too much offense tonight. We'll be better tomorrow.
You guys hadn't had a lot of games that really mattered down the stretch, really in months. Did you feel like everyone was ready? Did you feel like the energy was where you
Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody was ready. But, you know, Hendrick had something to do with it. And so, you know, the guys were ready. It wasn't a matter of them being ready. It's just a matter of, you know, he was tricking us tonight, and it seemed like those kind of guys give us more trouble than guys that throw hard.
Anything else for Dusty? One more.
Dusty, you mentioned earlier that Bryce was still getting his timing back, and he came through with that single in the first inning. How big will it be for this club moving forward to see him continue?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the longer we play, the closer Bryce is going to get. But, you know, you gotta put him out there, and you hope that, you know, the surrounding cast of guys, you know, comes through, and then we can play longer and longer and longer. And same for him, and the same for you know, for Jason Worth.
Okay. We'll take one more.
We saw before the game that you guys had to suspend Jock Jones. How hard was that? What kind of do you have to say about that?
Yeah, that was kind of a downer, you know, before the game, because, you know, he's a big part of the team, and I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but it was a bit of a downer, and we hope that things.